Well, good morning everyone, it's Thursday. You know what that means. Welcome along to episode number 78 of our F1 22 My Team Career Mode. And it is time for the Monaco Grand Prix here on Season 4. I'm hoping for a good Monaco, because this could be... well, I think this could be the best Monaco that we have. With Season 4's regulation changes. Hey, everyone's got the heart going. Everyone's got the heart going, and we absolutely enjoy seeing it, don't we, lads? And ladesses as well. But let's have the championship, and Jackie leads the way from Sergio Perez, then Max Verstappen P3, and then Pierre Gasly, Lando Norris, Guanyu holding it down in P6, George Russell, Yuri Vips, Esteban Ocon, and Yuki Tsunoda, your top 10 now. Let's have a look at the rest of them, all the way down to Dan Ticktum, Kevin Magnussen, Alex Albon and Mick Schumacher, who has yet to score. Lovely. So we have a chassis department event to go in here. We want to test an initiative to improve staff morale by reducing working hours slightly, giving them a more scheduled time in the day to unwind and make use of the gym facilities. We probably trial this in the single department first. How does that sound? Agree? We lose resource points but we gain morale. But if we decline, nothing happens. So I think on this occasion, I don't mind losing the resource points, but I'd rather keep them for the moment. You never know where they're going to come from. Right, we'll renew Nagesa Ottoman. I have no idea who they are, but we'll renew them anyway. And then fast forward to the Monaco Grand Prix. So we'll get Jackie and Guanyu practiced. We will get them qualified as well, and see you on the streets of the Principality, where hopefully she can win a Monaco Grand Prix.
Proper road race, and in the true meaning of the word. That's how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but we still race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean. There is no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. We're on the French Riviera once more this weekend at the 2-mile-long Circuit de Monaco. Cars will climb around 40 metres up the hill, past the casino, and then descend towards the harbour through Sector 2. It's a very short run from pole position to the first of 19 corners, so don't expect to see much overtaking here today. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. The governess lines up on pole position, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Perez, Lando Norris and Fernando Alonso, Tsunoda, Leclerc, Liam Lawson and Alex Albon, Oscar Piastri, Yuri Vips, Pierre Gasly and Ocon, Sainz, Zhou, Lance Stroll and Daniel Ticktum, Magnussen, Schwartzman, Mick Schumacher and Nicholas Latifi. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. Now I wonder, Anthony Davidson, might we be in for some early pit stops today from the midfield teams, trying to put pressure on or disrupt things for the leaders up front?
If you're in the middle of the pack, you know, you got your own race to run. I don't think they're going to be thinking about causing trouble up front. However, closer to the head of the pack, don't be surprised to see some split strategies. If you're running second and third, for example, bringing one car in for an undercut while leaving the other one out there longer can put a lot of pressure on the leader and maybe force them into an error.
Alrighty then, Jackie on pole for the Monaco Grand Prix. Could be closer than it actually looks, because I know George is... Well, not George, sorry, Lando. He's lurking. And if you watch TV's channel, we love the lurkers. We don't really love the lurkers over here, because lurkers mean trouble. But yeah, and on lap 7, and then through to lap 20 on these medium tyres. Oh, the joys.
As the formation lap gets underway, the cars will begin their journey climbing high through the town before dicing down to the harbour side of Monaco, arguably the most iconic venue on the race calendar due to its setting and, of course, the annual dose of glamour and drama. So as all the cars take their positions on the grid, the teams will be hoping their strategies pay off for them in today's race. But the question I'm asking is which teams have got it right and which teams have got it horribly wrong?
Okay then folks, here we go for the Monaco Grand Prix. Can she finally win herself a Monaco Grand Prix? I really hope she can. It's lights out and away we're going already. She's straight across to George. She's cutting him off 3 wide. Somebody's lost a bit of wing there going into the first corner. I haven't a clue who that was, but it was likely to be someone. We've already got the 2 Red Bulls in P2 and P3. George has slipped back to P4. We got Lando is somewhere. I haven't a clue where Lando is. He's somewhere back there. And when I say somewhere, I kind of wonder what is going on next door because I'm hearing a lot of squeaking. It's like kind of thing. Lando is. I saw Norris is. Or is he in the? Is that him in P3? That's him in P3. I do apologise. I thought it was someone else, but I thought the 2 Red Bulls were 1 and 2, but it's not. It's Lando in P3 into the Nouvelle chicane for the first time. Clugs the corners. What is... I don't know if you were hearing that, but I'm actually wondering what that was. Because it's still going, unfortunately, but on to the next one, as they say, and Jackie is in a field of her own in a league of 1, and that's the kind of stuff we like to see, but unfortunately Lando Norris, that Red Bull of Verstappen, did have to pit. So did Mick Schumacher out there, but you can see that Lando and Jackie seem to be in a world of 1, or 2 I should say. George Russell is trying to hold on, but it doesn't seem to be happening. These 2 here are the class of the field. It just carries on for the next lap as well, on board with Lando as he thinks about a move into Sandevot, but he's just too far back to make this move. He's too far back to even attempt this move. I'm going to have to find out what is making that squeaky noise because it's doing my bloody head in. As looking back from Jackie now, he's thinking about the outside of Sandevot. He almost got there, but not quite. But you can see that the pair of them have got away from George. It's maybe just little eeks and tweaks, but it is as it is, and they are literally nose to tail. It carries on. This is the problem with Monaco, because if excuse me. He went for the move outside of Sandevot again, and Jackie, she took a liberty with that curve then. She don't want to take too many liberties, because too many liberties will inevitably make something go completely wrong. But George is now catching them again, and now Lando's thinking about Sandevot. He's gone for the outside move on Sandevot, but not quite. It's just not going to work out for him there as they continue up the hill to Massenet and into Casino Square. But it's just literally, now Jackie's decided, you know what, it's pit stop time. She's going to go for the undercut. Hope she comes out in a bit of clean space, and hope that it comes out for the better for her. I hope it does, because it would be very nicely. Lovely tyre stop there for the boys. And it's off into the distance, and she does come out not quite in clean air, but by the time they speed through Sandevot, there's Verstappen back there. I've got a feeling he's going to have to stop again. Hostilities resume between the 2 contenders from last season. You love seeing that, but now that Jackie's got fresh mediums on, Lando will come in on the next lap and see if he can overcut her. I.e. go longer, making use of the tyres and the clean air, but I thought he was going to get held up there by that AlphaTauri that came with a Yuki Tsunoda, but not quite. He's going to now come out. Where's Jackie? She is coming, and she's coming pretty quickly. In fact, I would say she's right there. She is right there, and zoom! Hello. You just lost out there, son. We don't apologise for anything. You just lost out. And now you have to deal with it. And speaking of having to deal with it, not the home Grand Prix, Charles Leclerc is going to retire the Ferrari power unit, lets him down, and straight on at Anthony Nogue. You hate to see it for the Monegasque driver in his home Grand Prix. But into the lane comes the other Alfa Romeo of Robert Schwartzman, and I think that's going to put Jackie back in the lead? No, not quite, because Gasly is not pitted. The man Gasly is not pitted yet. Or has he pitted? Has he pitted? No, I can assure you he didn't pit. Excuse me. But this continues onwards now. And it continues more and more between these two. It does seem like Verstappen now is a bit of a cork in the bottle, thanks to him having to go longer on his medium tyres. But you can see that these two, they just continue to throw bombs at each other. It's just like they're trading punch and counter punch. And there's the two Red Bulls following quickly behind. But Jackie's got more than enough for Lando on the main straight here. She's got more than enough for him in the corners. It's all that's needed. But you see the gap to Verstappen just increases. That's the benefit of his older tyres compared to these guys' newer tyres, which are about 6, 7 laps younger than Verstappen's, because Verstappen pitted at the start when he replaced his wing. I'm just going to take a sip of water. As Timmy B used to say, always remember to hydrate, because hydration was good, and hydration is king. As Lando still tries to find a way past Jackie, but Jackie is she just has more than enough to make sure he stays there. More than enough. We got what, 5? Oh, hello, power slide out of Rascasse. That's gonna really put him on her rear wing. She got a bit too trigger happy on the old Mercedes power unit there, and it's Mercedes on Mercedes power unit violence. But it's not going to work out for them, and straight up the hill, and she'll retake the lead. But that was one of those heart-in-the-mouth moments that you love seeing. And now you can see that she's got the gap back to about half a second as she continues on to lap number 18. It's just incredible. But Lando comes back, a little drift there out of Anthony Nogue. It's going to have to be Martin then, because Ian's a bit busy. And if I heard you cuss me out there, I'm going to jump out this room and smack you. So keep your words quiet about me, thank you. But on to the last lap of the Grand Prix, and you can see the pressure is still coming from Lando. He's trying everything he can to make a mistake. Oh, he's thinking about Massenet, and they'll probably think Casino squared down to Mirabeau. But he gets close, but then can't get any closer. This is the problem with Monaco. I agree, Monaco is the ultimate test of a driver. You literally inches from the barriers. The barriers are not your friend here. But they need to make a change to it to encourage overtaking a little bit more. Because with only one realistic opportunity, which is through this tunnel into the chicane, it's basically just a follow circuit, follow the leader, and do whatever he does. But you can see here that as much as he's trying, she is dancing this car through the corners. He'll have a look into Rascasse and think about it, but it's not quite going to work out for him. And I think you'll find that coming to the checkered flag, it was a good race, but it will be, yes, happy holidays, one and all.
Right, you did it. Good job.
did it!
Christmas was months ago, darling. You need to remember that, please. Thank you. Lando was driver of the day. Of what?
You can't fault the performance on track today. A well-deserved victory. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
Well, this is a big moment for her. She's going to get to meet the Prince.
As they make their way
She's going to get to meet the Prince, guys. Prince Albert of Monaco. And she does the griddy right in front of him. I'm not quite sure I would have done that if I was you. But you know, you do what Arava's back with us. What are you doing with us, Arava? But let's pop that champagne. I would do the voice, but unfortunately my voice is not holding out at the moment. Yeah, don't spray him in the face. That's a waste of good champagne.
Let's review the drivers' standings. The governess increases their championship lead. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
I think for driver of the day, I'd probably pick Lando Norris. He lived up to every inch of his reputation today, and I think he'll be going home, quite rightly, a bit proud of himself.
Let's move on to the constructors. Red Bull pull further ahead in the standings. Meanwhile, AlphaTauri's strong weekend allows them to continue their march up the table. Well, that certainly was an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Well, I hope they're all like that Grand Prix, because that Grand Prix was a bit. It may have been a bit mundane, it may have been a bit boring, but at least you actually got to see what Monaco was all about there. Literally zero attempt to pass by anybody, because you can't pass at Monaco, and that's what I was saying with my diatribe at the end there. It needs a proper overhaul to sort out some passing, but Jackie wins from Lando, Max Verstappen, Sergio Perez, George Russell, Yuki Tsunoda, Liam Lawson, P7, another good finish for Lawson. Alonso, Gasly and Piastri round out the top 10. Zhou, P16, not good enough, I'm afraid, not good enough. Qualifying to blame there, and one DNF in Charles Leclerc. So let's go wrap it up then. Well, that right there is what we're talking about. Get it, dub. W. Love it when W's happen. Let's do that. There. Let's do that. Another. Wow, we're getting more money in than we really need. What are we going to do with all this money, folks? I haven't a clue. Spend big, maybe. I don't know.
Costs are significantly less than
Yep,
the
running
income
costs are good. We've got, let's renew the sponsorship with Slingshot Fuel. Why not? I'd renew the sponsorship with Slingshot Fuel. They're doing us very nicely at the present time. So let's go activities. Canada next. So I'd assume that we'll be able to get all of these in. Aero upgrade, power. Can we get them all in? Oh, easy. Oh, but we can't attend the esports event. I want to attend esports. I didn't really. She would have sent me on her behalf. Not me sending her, her sending me. Because that's how it works. We got another pair of ultimates coming in for Canada, and I think that would be it then. We can start really saving up resource points and saving them up big style as well. Let's put on. I think we can do new engines, because I think we've just done race 8. Yes, we've just done race 8, so we can put new components on. and that gearbox has got to do a few more races yet before we even think of swapping it over. But that's going to do it then, guys. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. We will be back tomorrow with F1 Manager 22, Canadian Grand Prix, and then on Saturday, F1 22 is at Canada. The joys of missing out Azerbaijan, hey? And then next week we miss out Austria on this one. So it'll go little piggledy again for that. So thanks for watching. Stay safe, be kind to each other, and we'll see you tomorrow around Canada for F1 Manager.